Welcome to soulspaceradio. All rights reserved. No part of this broadcast may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any electronic or mechanical means without the presenter's written permission. The presenters do not dispense medical advice or prescribe the use of any technique as a form of treatment for physical, emotional, or medical problems. The intent of the presenters is to only offer information of a general nature to help you in your quest for emotional and spiritual well-being.
Well, here we are back again, and today we are going to do some meditations around square. The square, geometric shapes, powerful things, and we're going to have a look at the square today. So, the square is associated with number 4, obviously, for equilateral signs. And the square is, interestingly enough, the number 4 is in the square is commonly associated with material things. Okay, so elements, compass directions, seasons. So, you know, squares are symbolic, one of the symbols of the material world, okay? And that's why I think squares are an excellent shape to manifest material things in. So the squares actually symbolize the solidity. Good God, I'm having real issues with solidity. Squares symbolize solidity. They're perfect, like a perfection. They're static, dependable, they're grounded, they're earthy. Now, in Hinduism, the square represents cosmic order and the balance of opposites. In Native American religion, the square represents permanence or a safe place. And in Chinese, the square symbolizes earth. And in many places, when you think about it, a square is actually somewhere, a meeting space. It's also like a containment. It's a containment zone. It's got boundaries, and it's a special place for communication, for gatherings. So I think, in light of that, in light of the symbolism the square has, a square is really good not only for manifesting material things, but squares are great for resolving relationships or communication or anything that goes, excuse me, I'm yawning away. Anything that goes along with solidity and stable, you know, so any relationships that are fractured, see them in a square. And see yourself hugging and loving that person and sharing that love, to see the source energy coming through you into that shape, into that, put the person in the square, put yourself in the square, and then put, you know, just divine love feelings and source coming through you into that shape. So the square to me is a lot about relationships, community, and also again about material things. Again, there's no real definitive what you can or can't manifest using the square, but I just wanted to give you some examples about how you could, you know, most leverage off squares, the symbolism already surrounding a square. Okay, so, think about what you want to manifest. So material or relationship that you want to resolve, or you know, if it's a career thing, you could see yourself in a square, because a square is again about community. You can see yourself in your career with people all around you saying what a wonderful job you've done, and getting that acknowledgement and feeling like you've done the best thing for them as well, and all of that sort of thing. Okay, so let's go now into our, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I mustn't have got enough sleep last night. Okay, So, time to, oh my goodness, it's cold too. Okay, closing eyes. And just see everything drift away. So there's nothing but pure, divine love light. Golden white light. Breathe it in. Beautiful divine love light out through the heart. And again in. See every cell in your body glowing with the divine love light out through your heart. In again. Divine love light out through each cell in your body. And then just breathe out through your body, out through each cell. Now seeing a brilliant pole of bright white light from your tailbone, from your base chakra, through all the chakras, running up your spine, out the top of your head, out through the crown chakra, moving up into the middle of the universe, connecting with all that is, and follow that up with your consciousness. And then follow it up till you are suspended in the middle of the universe and change the shape of space. Well, the colour, probably not the shape so much. And just see pure divine love light, golden white light all around you. And as this radiant white light goes through your cells, see each and every cell radiating with the same colour, and then turn up the brilliance, brighter and brighter and brighter. Know that you're not just turning up the colour of the light, you're not just turning up to a brighter white, you're also turning up the volume on love. So more loved, more loved, more love. And then look down at your body and notice that you've become a light being. And feel all your cells dissipate into all that is. And become one with all that is. Retain your own consciousness, but go from I am to we are. Don't worry if you feel like you haven't got this. Just see yourself covered in divine white light till you are transparency for the light. And know that as soon as you can no longer see your physical body, that you have truly become one with all that is. And then start to move through space, watching galaxies and planets move around you. You can follow a zigzag pattern, moving around asteroid belts, galaxies and planets. And then go faster, faster and faster as you move. And then stop. And look at the planet in front of you. Notice the colour and hues. And then come to the surface of the planet. Colour and hues are important because they're reflecting a part of what's in you. They're reflecting what you're feeling inside yourself. So if it's dull, make it brighter. Just remember, you don't need to overanalyze it. Just intuitively respond to the colour. Do what you need to do. And then see yourself in the middle of a clearing. And picture a material item that you want to manifest. It can be an item that you've used before, or something new. Or it can be a relationship or a work situation that you'd like to resolve, or a family situation you'd like to resolve. And put them in the square. And put yourself in there with them. Sorry, before we put yourself in the square so you can see it already. If you can't see it yet, put yourself near them and draw a square around you in golden light. And then see the square become three-dimensional, and you're in the middle of a box. Okay, it's got clear sides, you don't really notice. You just see the square, 4 sides, sitting around about waist height. And then, if you have a material thing, get in it or on it, experience it, feeling the feelings of having it. If this is a relationship thing and involves other people, either at work or in the home space, then just see yourself interacting with everybody, and everybody's giving you hugs and you're hugging them, and there's much love. See the relationships as being smooth and easy, harmonious. And then open yourself up to all that is and feel divine love light coming through your crown chakra and into your body and out through your heart. And let it fill up this box, fill up this square with pure, positive, divine love light energy, resolving everything for the highest good. And if you're manifesting something in particular, an item, expanding your feelings to assist you in accelerating the manifestation. So it's either harmonizing or expanding. It'll just intuitively do what it needs to be done. Just know that you can't do it by yourself, and you just bring in source energy and just see everybody happy, joyful, loving, harmonious, at peace. And feel what it feels like to enjoy that relationship. And if you need to, you can say sorry or hear them say sorry and hug it out. Whatever you need to have happened. And again, if it's something that you want, a material thing, if it's a car, get in it. If it's a house, get in it. If it's an item of clothing or something like that, get in it. Get it on. Experience it. Just like in the relationships, you're experiencing them at their optimal level, where everyone is happy, satisfied, and content. And just feel that divine love light energy flowing through your body, through your heart, and filling up the square with divine love light. And just see that light, divine love light, glow brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And enjoy this connection, this easy relationship, this easy communication. Enjoy this item for a little bit longer. And then when you're ready, you can slide down the pole, the brilliant pole of bright white light, or simply come back to who you are. Sorry, come back to yourself in this third dimension, not who you are. You are perfect as you are. You never change. Notice the noises around you. Notice what is going on. Feel where you're sitting. Hear the clock. Hear the traffic. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And you're back. And that is the beauty of playing with squares. And again, you can try all sorts of different things. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed that. That was squares also have their own power and their own place, and they're fun to use. So don't be too prescriptive with any of this. Just go with how you feel at the time. Intuitively, each meditation will be quite different, and you'll just go with exactly what you need, and that's the whole point. It's playing with the intuitive space and becoming familiar with using your visualization, using your heart space, playing in the divine feminine to connect with Source, and letting Source come through you. And it's practice. Practice makes perfect. And we're having fun. There's no right and wrong. There's no rules. There's no boundaries. It's just, all I'm giving you is guidelines. And you just play and have fun. That's all that we're doing here. Okay. Right. So tomorrow, I really want to get into free form shapes. And what I mean by free form shapes is that you might have known that all of the shapes that we looked at, while they are a shape, a rigid shape, we have taken them in meditative space and we have given them 3D depth. Okay? So we have given them three-dimensional characteristics. And there's power in doing that, because once you give something a 3D effect, it is a container, and you can leverage off that. And I think we've seen that in square, spiral, and circle. Okay, so what I want to do though is tomorrow we're going to look at playing with free form. In other words, really this whole week I've been working with you in becoming familiar and playing with shapes, and the purpose is that we drop the shapes, and the shapes that we do use are free form shapes. So when we go into meditation and we want to manifest something, we see the form of what we want to manifest in a 3D shape, because specifically if it is a material item, okay, it's really easy to visualize a material item in 3-dimensional, and a material item has its own shape, it has its own form, and so we respect that. We can contain it if we wish, we don't have to, and then we can just be in that form, the boundaries of which can be just the form in itself, but it's going to make a lot more sense when we actually go through with it. So probably stop the blah blah blah. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. So it's going to be a really exciting thing, and it's something that you can use for manifesting anything. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. So feedback again to soulspaceradio@bigpond.com, and see you tomorrow. Thanks guys. Bye.